Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. You know, with the coronavirus and everything else going on in the world, we are constantly reminded of how weak and frail our human bodies are. And I'm really thankful that we have 1 Corinthians chapter 15 in our reading today, which has within it a message of hope. And in the midst of recognition of just how weak and susceptible to disease and sickness and death our bodies are, there is the hope of a better time, a better future, in which our bodies will be transformed and our bodies will be made renewed and will be in a much better state than they are today. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 42, it says, "So also is the resurrection of the dead. It," that is the body, "is sown a perishable body, it is raised an imperishable body. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body." And then in verse 53, "For this perishable must put on the imperishable, and this mortal must put on immortality. But when this perishable will have put on the imperishable, and this mortal will have put on immortality, then will come about the saying that is written, Death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is your victory? O death, where is your sting?" We have the hope of better times. We have the hope of a time in which our bodies will be transformed and completely changed. No longer susceptible to sickness and death, to disease, to pain, any of those things. But our bodies will be transformed into something that is incorruptible, imperishable, immortal, and powerful. And that's a wonderful hope that we have as Christians. And this is something that we need to remember as we look at a world around us. And we might become discouraged. We might feel as though all is lost. We might feel like everything is vain. And just everything that we're doing is basically spinning our wheels, trying to deal with these different things going on nationally and internationally. Well, we know that through Jesus Christ, because he was risen from the dead, we have the hope of the resurrection as well. And we know because of the resurrection, nothing is in vain. And our work and our labor for the Lord does mean something, and it does have a purpose. As a matter of fact, that's how the Apostle Paul ends the chapter in verse 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that your toil is not in vain in the Lord." And that's something that we need to remember as well. In the midst of the chaos, the uncertainty, with all the anxiety and fear that's in the air in our society today, we just need to be continually busy, working for and laboring for the kingdom, working for building up our brothers and sisters in Christ, being filled with love and good works towards others, and just abounding in the work of the Lord. And we know that even if everything does fall apart, even if the worst does happen, if we can just remain faithful to the Lord, if we can continue to bear fruit unto his name, it won't be in vain. And that we will receive a resurrection, we will live eternally with him, and we will have a beautiful future because of what Christ has done. So let's remember that today. And with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.